can you hear me?
Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Retay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Fine. But right now, I have more important things to do.
That's all you have to say? After everything we've done for you? Well, do as you see fit.
Now, thankfully, the,
Word with you, young
Oh,
fellow.
crikey, there he is. The miller here will teach me all about being a nasty individual, which is what we're looking for in life, but I should also make sure that... Hey, I've kept all my stuff, and it doesn't look like it counts as stolen, because we've had it on us for 2 weeks now, right? Not only that, we've lost our debuff for being in prison. Oh, right, all my stuff is in the chest, isn't it? Right, let me just take everything then. Thankfully I'm not overburdened by it. And yeah, not a bit of it stolen. Excellent. So I should be able to sell some of the good stuff for a good rate. Did I already have all... Did I always have all these matches? Got 100 groschen, my lockpicks, even these books. Right, well I am going to town. Excellent. And Retay is here, and Retay is a good place for shopping anyway. Miller, my good friend.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
I say absolutely.
What would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate, Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet, along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. May the Lord watch over you.
The executioner, eh? Okay, he said there'd be something around here to help me out with the digging. Yeah, I need to get a spade. Where the spade is, I don't know. Do I not still have my spade from the time before? No, I suppose not. It got taken off of me and used to dig the grave. Still, spade, spade, spade. Life will be easier if I have a torch to look around with. Taken all my stuff. The question should be if there's anything that I actually want to leave behind here. I will want a lot of savior schnapps on me, that much is true. Otherwise, I'll probably try and sell most of what I have here. What's with these maps? Are these from the DLC? I think this is like old treasure DLC stuff, and I really don't care about the DLC stuff, so I'll just leave that behind. Some of these potions can be pretty damn good to have, but I'll likely sell most of the rest of what I have. Oh yeah, we're hungry as well. Chow down. Much better. And We're still fairly hungry, so of course, take all these bread rolls. Eating bread back in this day must have been a bit grim. There's all sorts of sand and crud inside it. Eat some more, eat yet more, and that'll keep us good for a wee while. Now, where's that spade at? DLC activated. Oh god. Okay, so treasures in the past are those treasure maps. From the Ashes has got to be one of the worst DLCs I've ever played in my life. Tournament I don't really know about. Sir Hans I don't like spending any time with, so I'll ignore that. The Band of Bastards could be interesting. I played through it once before. I might do it a little more evilly this time. And I hear bad things about Woman's Lot DLC, in that it's just doing fetch quests, but without access to a horse. Which doesn't sound very good. And where's that spade? And where's my dog? Hey, there's my dog. Can I be a hound master? Okay, it's just Mutt, and he doesn't seem to want anything to do with me. Anybody know where the spade is? I'm already having a hard time finding it, although what I could well do is make sure that I am equipped with some decent stuff. And gambesons are pretty good. Hey, a warhorse gambeson. There's a little reason not to be wearing this stuff. Gotta keep my good hat on as well. Oh yeah, the coif counts as something else as well. And oh god, we're going around barefoot, we'll have to change that. There we go. Although I'll still probably be selling most of what I have to make some easy groschen on the side. Wonder if he'd mind if I stole his stuff here. If I see a lock, picking it's probably always going to be good for me. Because if nothing else, it will teach me to be... Oh, crivens, I was doing a dog's ear of that one. Uh-oh. There we go. Ah, a mace. Excellent. And some bandages. I'll leave the hides there. It's just going to be stolen stuff that will work against me. Or I could just take it and store it and then come back for it later. Now I'm already overloaded, so I really need to go over to Retay and sell my wares. But I recall you trying to spending an hour trying to find the spade last time. That sounds about right. I still don't know where it is. Being overburdened like this is a real shame. Is there not any level ups I can have yet? No. For the lock picking, you need to position your mouse in a certain place and then turn it as the lock turns. And I think I lost one of my lockpicks when I failed there. Did it say I broke the lockpick? Tempted to have the mace on me rather than the sword, actually. Sword is good and all, but I'll be selling that sword for dosh. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Where in the world is that? Oh, these maps sell for money. Right, well, I'll just sell them because I'm not interested in doing any of that map finding stuff. They're also very light as well. But what is weighing me down that I can ditch? Where's weight again? That padded gambeson, this shield is pretty heavy. All that hide though, that hide's gotta go. Is that enough to bring me down to not overburdened? No, I need to ditch a little bit more. That gambesons are so very heavy. But I'll be selling that one anyway. Tell you what, ditch the helmet for now. I don't have any problems with this game's lock picking. That's not to say I'm always going to do it particularly right, but I don't think it's bad. Where the blazes is that shovel? Yeah, the problem with stealing everything's getting overburdened. That's why my favourite perks to get are the ones that give you a stronger back and allow you to carry more. Okay, someone's got to remember where this blessed shovel is. Outside somewhere? You couldn't just tell me where it is.
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart.
Ideal, thank you. Also...
Good luck to you. Try and hold the lockpick in the right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock to flame, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you're a dab hand out. Make something out of you yet. Remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real locks, you have to watch out.
Excellent. I'm not sure if you gave me any lockpicks for that, but still good to get that skill up. See our skills over on... where exactly? Ah yes, the skills here. I'm not sure if you get buffs on these. Yeah, you do. Excellent. So, as I work up the lockpicking, lasting lockpicks, repairman, da-da-da-da-da, level up at 369, etc. But I'm more looking to build up my stealth. Is stealth its own skill here? I don't care so much about pickpocketing, but there we go, there's stealth. I already know how to do a takedown, but I'll be able to get other skills to that soon enough. So, pretty much all of your skills are over at 0, which is grim, but it makes progression feel good in this game. Again, everybody isn't immediately filleting you for being perfect at everything in this game. Which is good, because I can't be standing that. So about that spade that's just resting against the cart. Is there perhaps another cart that he meant? Like this cart and this spade? There we go. And that's enough to overburden me. Right, first things first, let's sell this excess nonsense over at Retay. Then I'm going to do the tasks for the miller, since we might be evil, but we've got to look out for our fellow evil people. If you want something, I'll get it. I missed my horse already, though. I can press X to whistle, but that horse isn't going to be coming here. I can go and buy a horse. It'll cost thousands of groschen, though. And if I do some quests for the Lord here, I'll also be able to get access to a starting horse. Stealing one is all well and good for the time being, but it won't be yours. It won't call for you when you whistle. And I'm not sure if you can store stuff in it either. At least walking up here I can appreciate how beautiful the game is, and I don't mean graphical fidelity with that, although it does have quite a lot of that going for you. I really appreciate the style of it, the atmosphere that it creates. Just everything looks and feels so immersive, and I'm not the kind of person that gets roped into these kinds of games easy. Maybe it's the lack of the fantasy aspect, hard to say. Oh yeah, even the map is beautiful, Boomer. It's actually a little detrimental, because I find it a little hard to use this map, but it is fairly accurate and it certainly is beautiful. It looks way more alive than Skyrim did, because it has a richer colour palette than grey and dark brown. Yeah, despite being a game for and with dirty peasants. Hello, friends.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Have you not seen my hat?
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Ooh, well.
Maybe a little coin would clear the way? How much do you want?
Ribbons, everybody's extorting me for my
Is this
money
enough?
around here.
That's not enough. See how nicely we can get along? Welcome to the town.
So these early speech things are here to tell you that You just don't have what it takes to talk your way through situations. But as time goes on, you will. I'm not actually here to see Radzig. I'm here to deal with the shops, fleece all my stolen goods. It's not fleecing, it's fencing. HD texture pack? I don't think I've installed anything other than the mod that rearranges the items to make them easier. Easier to tell in your inventory. Right.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need to sell you a lot of stuff. Let's talk trade. So I want to sell you this sword, this other sword, this other sword. I'm keeping the shield and the bludgeon for myself. And let's sell this crappy old torch. I think I only need one. And he's got plenty of money, so I'll get all of it. But there's very little reason not to haggle my way with this. I want the money.
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Yeah, why not indeed? How about you give me more money? Well, this is what I get, right? Yeah, so I want to get about 240, please.
Since it's you.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
A little.
Satisfied?
That sounds pretty interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I get a little bit more out of it. So, fat stack of groschen. Even though lots of nasty things will happen to you in this game, you'll never have your groschen taken off of you. At least not as far as I'm aware. Also, he wouldn't happen to have a nice mace for me, would he? Because again, maces is what I'm interested in. Oh, he's got a bailiff's mace and a captain's mace. Little outside of what I can afford here, so I think I'll have to make do with my crummy stick for now. When it comes to weapons, I'd rather steal them than buy them, truth be told, though. Now, notice the shop is full of stuff. I could, if I was fast and stealthy enough, take out the swordsmith, kill or maim the shop guard, and then just take everything. And trust me, it's tempting. But I believe if you snuff out a character, he will never do he'll never do trading for you. Not trading, training. Like I think the armor smith will be a better example. We can find him here.
Baked goods fresh from the oven.
And just as well, because I've got a lot of armor that I want to sell.
Good day to you.
Yeah, the armor smith here can train me in doing repairs, for example.
How to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I want to pay that much to learn about repairing just yet. Anyway, if I snuffed him out, I don't think he'd ever do that for me again. So you should be careful not to piss off people that can actually give you training, because training is important. You could sneak in at night. At night, they clean up all their wares, and I don't know where they put them. Still, let's sell off what we don't want. I'm keeping this Warhorse Gambeson, because it actually doesn't sell for anything, but otherwise, I generally want to sell pretty much everything I've got, because armor I don't think is particularly helpful in this game. Well, at least if it's worth something, I'll sell it. The shoes I'd rather keep on me right now. The gloves are worth a wee bit. I'm sure I'll find other people with gloves that they'll willingly donate to me. But generally, I prefer to play this game with very little armor on. Armor makes noise. Armor increases visibility. Who wants all of that weighing them down? Then again, if you have something really nice like a dark gambeson, see, I want that, but it's really rather expensive. I'm sure I'll find some other stuff that I can get. You can go in the full plate mail stuff, and that'll certainly make you good for a war situation. But I'm not in a war situation, thankfully. At least not yet. So I'll just sell all this stuff. Lighten my load, if nothing else, because now I can carry around more ill-gotten gains, and I'd love to take his stuff. Wait, that thing has no description, does it? Oh no, it's just got a very long description. What else you got going here? So tempting, but not for me.
Help.
And there we go, also potion shop here. I wonder if they'll buy some of my stuff.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt.
I won't say anything. No, I'm here to be evil, not cheap, right?
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm not really caring so much about alchemical stuff here. I am caring about learning to read, though. That stuff's important. For now, though, can I sell? Yeah, here we go. These books I picked up, which, now that I think about it, would actually be pretty useful for reading to level up my my reading ability. Maybe I should keep hold of them because they don't sell for a lot. These maps, though, just get out of here. I don't want any of that nonsense weighing me down. The irony that being there that they don't actually really weigh anything. That spade wears a fair chunk, though. What else could I be parting with? He buys all these arrows. I'd make a nice chunk of change on the arrows, but I might actually need those if I can ever find myself a bow. Alright, that'll do me just fine. I'd love to be taking all of his stuff, like all these potions, especially bard potions are very useful. But that would get me into a lot of hot water around here, a little too early for my liking.
What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
It's really unfortunate for you.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
There's so much going on in here, but I've got a job to do, so let's get that done. Except, I do want to find out about that quest with the shovel. There was a guy around here, actually thinking about it, maybe it was Alex back there, or was it Ringlet?
Hal, what are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Get back to begging. Someone around here tells us about a treasure, but I can't remember who.
God be with you.
How does life in Retay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs. Bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go. Good luck to you.
Yeah, I don't actually know where the person is that has the information about the treasure, but it'd be a nice pick-me-up, because I do intend on going back to Skalitz early. I messed that up big time when I played before, but now I think I know what can be done.
Good health to you, sir.
How does life in Retay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us. God be with you.
Nah, the guy we beat up earlier, what's his name, K something, he does tell us where it is, but somebody else tells us where it is as well, because it's their treasure.
I'll be with you.
And if you take the information from Kunesh, that's the guy we beat up, he demands some
What
of
are you
it.
hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? Alright, get to the point, but keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
Alright, I reckon I can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it. But if you get my money back from Pazdera the guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way.
I'm certainly not giving him my own money, though, heavens no. Right, while we're here, we might as well see Radzig, get that in motion. Early game, you can hoover up as many or as few quests as you like, but I can't think of any that have any actual time pressure on them.
Would that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I am in a hurry.
I have to go right away.
Maybe another time, then.
Yeah, no time for catching up with old pals from Skalitz. Honestly, I like the Skalitz outfit. It's very simple, but the whole orange and red looks pretty good. So I wouldn't mind taking it from my good friends Yaroslav and Ooh, I knew a guy called Yaroslav. But another time then. I've got Radzig to see to, wherever he is. You're in a private area. Well, does this private area have some private things for me to take? In a chest, which I can't open, sadly. Is this private?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Nothing, apparently. It's got an easy lockpick and some nice clothes, but I'll avoid choking him out for now. There's plenty of choking out that I do want to do. No, but Radzig is upstairs a bit. So if I had that dark gambeson, I'd be a bit more stealthy, which would help me out.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Retay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Retay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Now I found myself very infatuated with the writing and the delivery here. I think it's just fantastic. And yet something like Skyrim just makes me wince in great pain. Is that hypocritical? Or is this game just that good? I wish I was better equipped to know the real answer to that. Still. Which of my many options do I take first now? I do want to repay my debt by going and stealing some stuff. But the whole training thing helps me out as well pretty heavily. We'll go for the training for now. I'm not in a big hurry to go and help out the miller. He can sit around for a wee while. And once I do the basics here, I do want to head over to Skalitz. Yeah, the game absolutely feels alive. Who in the world is the one that has the location of the treasure for me? I'm not sure if anything that I still have on me I want to be selling. I've got plenty of space for more things that I steal. My weapon is extremely basic, but that's fine. I'll eventually beat up someone who has a better thing, or I'll find the bailiff and mug him. In fact, the bailiff is over here, and trust me, I am massively tempted to choke him out and steal his mace, because I really like bailiff maces. They are probably a little too unwieldy for me. Because if you're low leveled in a skill and you get something that's beyond you on that, it can be... Oh, the bailiff's just asking for it. Right. It is time for Henry to become the bailiff. Nobody looking? Great. Bye-bye, bailiff. Bye-bye, Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Doesn't want me to do it. Seems to have some plot armor going on.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you. May the Lord watch over you.
I am certain, absolutely certain you can knock this guy clean out. Maybe it's when they're doing actions in a seat that you can't. This game isn't fit to lace Morrowind or Oblivion's shoes, but it's a jolly good effort. What? What madness is this, Marble?
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Take care now.
I really want him down so I can take his mace. He seems to be busy scribbling away there for now. Perhaps I could distract him by making noise in another part of his abode that he might go and check out. This place is considered private, so if I'm scurrying around, he might come over and tell me to bugger off. If it were nighttime, I could just go and pilfer people and murder them as they sleep. As they sleep. Quiet now, quiet. It'll all be over soon. So with you choked out... Now, this stuff doesn't come free. Even if I'm not getting caught, people will get angry at all these crimes being committed around here. And lucky me, I got myself a level in it. I thought that might be enough to get a perk. Yes, indeed. There's my stealthy stealth. Footprints in rain. After committing a crime, you get a +1 bonus on strength and vitality until you're caught. That sounds pretty good. Now... if nobody's coming here, what do you have on you, my scribey friend? You've got a key, and you've got some nice boots. I wouldn't mind those boots. You know, my own boots are a little worse for wear, but these ones give me a nice boost in pretty much everything. Now, if I'm ever caught, those stolen goods will be taken off of me, but that's just too bad, isn't it? I'll leave him be. Hopefully he won't know that it was me. And I also got his key, but I don't know if it was a key to a chest or not. Goodness, it is hard to see. Oh, right, this is what I can unlock with that key. Excellent. It is certainly hard. Do we always have to enter the menu to put our torch on? Right, what does he have here? Books, books, books. I might want to read those later on. Lots of stuff here, including a mace, but none of it's particularly valuable, so I don't want to waste my time with it. Books, books, books. Yeah, rare case of me actually wanting loads of books in a game, but I will need to work on my reading at some point somehow. I didn't kill the man, I just choked him out as he slept. He'll get up fine and dandy later on. Wait, this is something to lockpick? Oh, this is something to lockpick, fair enough. I should open any lock that I can reasonably do, because it'll all level up my lockpicking skills. But nothing here is worth my time. Actually, bandages are usually worth my time. Because losing those to getting frisked is no big deal. I'm not allowed to be here, but make the most of it. And choked him out for his boots. His boots and his books. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is way above what I can handle right now. Maybe I shouldn't be clomping around with my big shoes on. My big new stolen shoes on. But I really want to knock out the bailiff. Because like I said, I'm all about the maces in this game. Is he still having a nap? Oh yeah, he's resting. He's resting. All well and good over there. And who knows, maybe he'll wake up being none the wiser. Where's that bailiff at? You've got to go. Perhaps he's up and moved around already. All this just because I want a mace, but looks like it's not happening for me. Oh wow, it's getting... Is it dark here, or is that just the lighting? Ah, the bailiff. The bailiff's a clever man who's gone into somewhere well lit and well seen by others. But what's he up to? It's that mace. See that mace? I want it.
Quite well.
I'm doing alright, bailiff. How are you?
If it weren't for me, they'd be killing each other in the streets.
Yes, yes, yes. Those Scallots criminals, what are they like? Ah, it's a little too protected for me to be doing what I want to do here. Did Jake figure out alchemy or a way of infinite money? I wouldn't want to figure out infinite money in this game. It would take away a lot of the fun of stealing what I need.
God be with you.
How does life in Retay suit you?
And them Retay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war.
Did you find out what actually happened?
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech lords and abducted the king. And our lord sides with Wenceslas.
Take care now.
Thanks, I'm never going to find the person who actually knows where the goodies are. I do want to go and learn how to read though, because reading books is a great way to big up the skills. Passes a lot of time, but like I said, there's very little time pressure in this game. Actually, I can't think of anything that's under any real time pressure. The tournaments come and go, but that's about it. Now, where am I meant to be heading over here? Is Interloper TLD on the back? I ran Interloper TLD. I had my fill of that game, and then that is that. I don't expect I'll be coming back to it anytime soon. I mean, why would I? No, it was fun then, but I can't see myself being that guy that plunges 4,000 hours into the game. Madness. 4,000 hours of Canadian wasteland away. No, please. Okay, hopefully it's not so late that I can't get a little bit of training done with Bernard. Bernard's lessons are a great way to learn how to fight better. But if nothing else, we're getting all these fast travel points unlocked for us. I still didn't get the dog, though. How do I get
Captain
that dog?
Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Oh, what a shame. Okay, well, that being how it is, we'd best just... Where do we sleep again? Oh, we can sleep over by the mill, then. E to fast travel, get going. They call it fast travel, but it's actually very slow. Boomer wants me to talk to Teresa. Well, we'll see if she has anything to say. I forget how infrequently this game saves for me if I'm not using Save Your Schnapps, which are a limited resource. Or rather a costly resource. So I should be wary of saving and saving often in beds. I believe you sleep when you go to bed. Ah, hello Teresa. How are you doing?
Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
Calm down now.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Scallots.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
Another mouth to feed.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skallets. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
All right. I'll take him.
Always two there
He
are.
can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
I thought Teresa would give me a bollocking for... Oh, hello, Mutt.
Hey,
a bollocking
Mutt.
for not saving her.
Remember me? From Skallets, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
Okay, well, I played this game for quite a few hours and did not find this dog before. Houndmaster, how well dog is trained, sidekicks, obedience, falls too low, stop heeding commands, 0, run off. Okay, I wonder who's invincible then. Well, the less I have to worry about him, the better. But you, Teresa.
What actually happened to you in Skallets? I mean, during the attack and... Well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I'll tell you what, let's save it for later. I've got a lot on right now.
All right, another time.
I'd like to know...
You know what? I don't
That's
want
all.
to know. In fact, I'd prefer to never speak to you ever again. Where's this bollocking I was promised for not saving her? How can this be? Right, be that as it may, we're going to get ourselves a nice long nap. Nothing to put in the pot, but nothing to worry about there. Sleep, save, fresh new day awaits us. I go training with Bernard. Was it Bernard? Well, I'll go training with somebody. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock should do us. You almost started our DLC there. Yeah, I saw the DLC icon and I was certain I did not want to do that. And again, somebody's asking me, is this better than Skyrim? Of course this is better than Skyrim. I can't even see that being up for debate. But I thought Skyrim was terrible. I don't just think this is better than Skyrim. I think that Skyrim is just an awful game to be playing. Yeah, you can date Teresa and then she'll wash your clothes for free. Well, it is tempting, but it only costs like 2 groschen to have the wenches at the watery place do it for you. Give myself a wee bit of a wash there. Might as well put the torch away. Bring out the club. Is there actually a hotkey for taking the torch off of you? Because I just keep it just keeps popping out. Okay. Ugh, shouldn't be drinking that, dog. She gets angry if you go for a full bath. I think we're going to go for the virgin playthrough here. There is an achievement for that. so we will not be pursuing the women here. We're trying to be evil, not pure evil. Which also means, I think that'll be invalidated if there's a certain point where you meet a priest, and if you go out on the lash with the priest, that'll probably invalidate that as well. No, nothing saying we won't pursue women, but not to that degree. Man of God, except for all the killing. Man, I can't wait to get a horse. You need to do a bunch of the lordy stuff to get your first horse, unless you go out and buy one, though. Yeah, it's a good fun right. I don't think it would be incel. I believe it would be called volcel for this one. Yeah, it is a good night out with a priest, but I'll have to avoid that. Which means I don't know how I'm meant to proceed beyond that. Well, we'll figure it out. Jings, you could spend easily 10 hours just here in the starting Retay place, doing things, exploring things, killing people. Plenty to be done. But we gotta get on with ourselves here. So let's go and train with Bernard so we can actually use weapons. I got the virgin run ripped away from me unconsensually by that damnable priest. It was the same for me when I was doing a run of this, but that run ended prematurely because the main quest line bugged out on me. I was not too pleased with that. I just straight up couldn't continue after a point. Did I do any of this stuff in the weekly one-shot with actually helping out with the guards? I don't recall as much. I'm already sick of this dog following me. Can I tell it to sod off?
Back to the mill. Home.
Yeah, off you trot. I don't want to be bothered by the dog. Can you eliminate all the non-respawning NPCs? You can certainly go on a murder rampage. If you kill somebody that is important but not plot important, then they'll disappear for a wee while and eventually be replaced with somebody else. For example, a tailor. A tailor who runs a shop. The weekly one-shot ended when you first got to Retay. Nah, a little bit after that. Okay, where are you at then, Sir Bernard, is it? He doesn't have stuff for me to steal out here, and I can't pass my time reading. But I can wait. I suspect he'll come here if I wait until about 9 o'clock or so. Do it an hour at a time because we do lose nourishment as time goes on. Your only interaction with the guards on the weekly one-shot was them pounding you into the ground like a tent peg. Yeah, that sounds about accurate. Again, I want to go to Skalitz quite early, but not just yet, I suppose. Ah, Bernard. Good friend, Bernard.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then.
That's what we're talking about.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Well, you've asked for it. Ah, your attacks do nothing. I, on the other hand... Whoa. What'll it be? What'll it be? You're open. You're wide open.
Ow.
I hate to say it, Bernard, but I'm kicking your ass.
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Suppose you do, sunshine. Now you want those master strikes. When you get the master strikes going, that's when you become damn near invincible in fights.
Ow.
Said you are crushing my stamina here.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Roger that.
Nice. Wrong. Very good. Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, that's not bad.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
You insist?
Ow. Ow.
I don't think Witcher 3 would be for me. I've seen that game in action. Not a big fan of the writing, and I'm just not into fantasy.
Alright, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Come get some then.
Ow! No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Ah, too soon again.
Yeah, away with that.
All right. Good.
Now he's doing it in mega slow-mo for me here. It will not be this slow-mo in battle.
All right. All right. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Very nice of him.
Ow! Good. All right.
I find combat very difficult in this game until you can actually do the... I think it's called the Master Strikes, when you block and then also attack. And provided you're not hopelessly outnumbered, you can use that to smash down just about any opponent.
Ow. Good. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Bring it on, sunshine. Off you trot then. Too damn good for you. Not to mention, getting all these level ups whilst fighting him. I wonder if you get elevated experience when fighting with Bernard or not. It always feels like you get a lot of levels fighting with him here. Come on, I want to hit him back. Ah, Capon. Can I not shoot you or something?
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Yeah, I do not know how to do that, so I'm looking forward to him teaching me how. It's always so vexing when you do this to an opponent. Especially when they counterattack with it.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Oh, you just press in the direction.
Well done.
It's funny, I never feel like I can do this in actual battle. Maybe I block too much.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Good. Not bad.
Please, sir, I want a mace.
Good.
And I step back when he does it then.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Ugh. Wrong, damn it! Ugh. Wrong, damn it! Ugh. No, that's not it!
So do I prepare to strike by hold? Ah, hold! Haha!
All right!
Had no idea.
Again! Well done. No, again. Good. No, not like that. Ah, that's it.
Oh, that'll take some getting used to.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Difficult to swallow, but good advice.
And you're in the mood for it. You can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Yeah, Deadly Bunnies, this game is front-loaded with cutscenes and tutorials and the like.
Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Can I ask?
No.
Thank you.
Take care now.
I want to train more with him, especially with maces, but for now we have to go and learn archery. Wait, do I have to learn archery with you, or do I go over... Okay, I think we walk with you over to where Capon is.
Hey. What are you playing at here?
Well, the way I see it, if I have to follow you, I might as well do it crouching and level up my stealth. If you insist on asking Captain Bernard.
Why are you creeping around like a footpad?
Like a footpad. Now, Captain Bernard is not someone that I can knock out or pickpocket. Actually, do we even know how to hit pickpocket yet? Maybe I'll learn that from the miller.
Got bellyache, have you? That's nasty.
Is that a backer's name, perhaps? Now these guys I could knock out or steal from, but if I attempt to knock out a guard, they will almost certainly overpower me. I got a wee boost in my strength, but we got a long way to go. Mule I want. There we go, 15 more pounds of stealing is right up my alley. Mule is the most important thing for me to get. Bernard's wife, I think that's who I need.
And
Or
hurry
Brennan's,
up, no
rather.
patience for beggars.
How does life in Rat?
It'd be fine if we didn't.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Tell me about the
Find out
treasure.
What do I know?
No, okay.
Goodbye.
Perhaps I need to hear you and... Baran. I need to find Baran. He knows about the treasure. How do I get into the archery place? Is it down and round, or... I don't know, I took my eyes off the guy that I need to keep my attention on. But if that's Capone's horse there... Is there a way down and round? I don't have my bearings already. Left, on your left. I don't know which left anymore. There was a door on the wall. Aha! I see it all now. Now, I probably won't win this, but there's a wager on the archery. I can try, though. Give it the old college try.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string.
Pretty crappy bow. There's a ton of drop in the arrows.
Short-sighted. As if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Maybe the fellow's short-sighted.
Get off my back, Capon. Yeah, archery in this game I do think's a bit tricky, but
That's it then.
Henry's got no
I don't like to
skills.
say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
No, Hal.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Oh, I am 200% going to be coughing up for this. Wonder if I can save. Nope. Okay. 3 extra points for finishing first, but that might not be worth going in too early here. Better to take my time and aim true. Uh-oh. Maybe I will want those points after all. Come on, come on. Whew! 13 points and I finish first. What'll it be, Capon?
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Think it's off with your head? And where's my prize? God, I had no right to win that. He really was having an off day. What'll it be then? That's right, it'll be me. Kicking your sorry... Oh, crumbs.
Are you going to cry now?
A little bit. Oh, jeez. See, I'm playing this without my mace, you see. It's certainly my off day.
Herregud!
See, when he blocks my shots, he gets a lovely counterattack in. And that ain't looking so hot for me. So I need to be careful here. We're fighting with real swords, Capon. Must we?
Quitting?
Not quite. Give it a bit.
God damn. Missed.
Okay, nice little jab there, but he has not taken anywhere near enough to... Oh, he's right in his face! I am most certainly going to the stocks for that, if I'm lucky. Seems a little unfair that I get a shield here and he does not, but... It's my peasantry advantage speaking. Oh, jeez. Come on now.
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
A little bit. Well, good thing I'm not bleeding here, otherwise this would suddenly be in a bit of a time problem for me.
Well landed. Now.
He's so good at taking, doing a good parry on my counterattack. Oh, wow. Sir Hans, you have bested this lowly peasant. Or have you? Oh, jeez. Can I stop and level up? No, I can't. Jeez, that was close. See, when he does the counterattack when I miss my swing, that's when it gets all sorts of hairy. Ooh, bugger. Come on, then. That's it, right in the face. This combat, I can see, it probably filtered millions, but it's good fun. It feels so immersive. These sword fights are just... Well, it'll feel better with a mace. But you're right there. To be fair, I've hurt him more than he's hurt me. I just need to keep up the good fight. Oh, keep on stabbing him in the freaking face! Oh, jeez. Get down, Hans, come on. Gonna spoil your dinner.
Not a good move.
Actually, it was a great move.
Curse it.
And I'm actually probably picking up some good levels off of this. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a hell of a combo out of Hans there. Gotta keep in mind that I'm enjoying a shield here. He's certainly not. Come on, another stab to his face and he'll be history. Yeah!
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Ew, that was quite a fight. How are we feeling for it? Actually, you get all your health back if it's a consensual fight, I believe, so we're looking okay. And lovely. Get an actual half-decent bow. Sadly, I need to be stronger and more agile to put it to good use. Well, considerably more agile, but we've got the strength there, and even got my main level up. What are we thinking here? Renegade? I'm going to be pretty renegade here. Yeah, probably want that given the amount of time I'm going to spend in jail, so let's grab that. What do you think about that, Bernard?
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
And I've been waiting for the bailiff. By the way, could we train a bit more first?
Can I ask?
Sadly not. I will want to train with him though. Getting some strength, some defense, some skills up with Henry. It's going to serve me very well, in fact. They're right about keeping the Vem braces on. Stop me flaying myself. Oh man, my armor got torn to shreds in that fight. My poor Gambeson. Well, I want a new Gambeson anyway. I should learn how to fix these things myself. You got combat skill points, I do. That I do. Defense. Firm grip. Strikes cost. Weapon cruncher. I don't want to damage enemy weapons. I'll take the firm grip. I got sword, although I don't plan on fighting much with swords. Let's... Stab left and down, or... I like opening with the stab, so give me the blunt strike. But like I said, no swords for me. Oh, how you feeling there, Hans? He's got plot armor. Can't knock him out, sadly. There's certainly some barehanded fights you can do. Also, let's wash off the stain of nobility. I'm pretty happy with that. Certainly when I played through this game myself, I got my keister kicked in so hard by Hans. But this time, Henry comes on through. The worst Henry, even. Yes, you can backstab people in this game. Well, it's not much of a backstab. You grab them from behind and you shove a knife down their bits. It's an instant kill if you pull it off. Sometimes, though, if your enemy is more powerful than you, like guards especially, they will counter-attack and you'll be led into a proper fight. And you won't want that, because if you're assassinating, you're probably not wanting to get attention to yourself. No, the dagger is only used for self-killing. The dagger is not something you use in an actual fight. Still tempted to get myself that dark Gambeson. But I'd spend half my life cleaning the thing, wouldn't I? Now, I'm sure I can rob myself some nice stuff down the line. Especially off that bailiff. If I can just take out the bailiff with nobody knowing, I'll get that mace, which I really, really want. Hello, bailiff man. I see you. You're tempting me with that knockout prompt again, but for now we must talk.
God be with you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
Yes, I have. And I don't think the good captain took much of a liking to me.
Well, he's a man of choleric temperament. But the fact that Sir Radzig has taken you into his retinue is very unusual. A lot of people are talking about you.
Well, that's just wonderful.
Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Oh,
yes, bailiff.
Consensually, you say? Oh, and some free money.
May the Lord watch over you.
You pay in advance around here? Ah. Mashing F to take him out, but it's just not happening. I wonder if it's because of the way he's sitting there, or if it's more down to him being covered in plot armor. Between 11 and 19, that's still a couple hours away. I want that man's mace. Thanks. I'm gonna keep this hat for as long as it serves me, which might not be that long. It's gonna take some damage and probably immediately crumble apart. Protection against the sun gives minimal defense.
Have you lost something?
Yeah, my mace. Have you seen it? Damn, that man. Probably has plot armor, but we have a bit of time to kill anyway. There was that other quest that I was given for picking some pockets, weren't there? Rob the rich, give to the poor. Yeah, that's close by. I'll give it a go. Stairs are very dangerous in this game. Even walking downstairs, you can break yourself a bit. Where? Oh ho ho! Here you are. Right. So sadly, I don't have the skills to be pickpocketing, and trying to knock this guy out would be a bad idea. So I think he's somebody I need to be dealing with at night time, sadly. Also, let's take the opportunity to try and find Bernan? Something with a B. There's the vagabond who won't teach me how to pick pockets. And I'm not giving my own money. These are the hovels which the scumbags are living in. And this is their food, which I will be eating. Shouldn't have left it unattended. Ah, you're just some beggar. No time for beggars. You discovered Retay. I've been in Retay for quite some time, game. That's just Stephen. Gee, I just cannot find Bernan to save my life here. Well, it matters little. I'm surprised I haven't seen Kunesh either, though. Yeah, like I said, won't be able to take him out even in a dark alleyway. Maybe they're over by the church. Quite a few people. Oh, no, that's Baran right there.
Good day to you.
How does life in Retay suit you?
Well, them Retay folk would rather drive us out of here. May
Huh.
the Lord watch over you.
He's not giving me anything about that. Maybe I should talk to Kunesh about it, wherever he is. Yeah, Kunesh lived. You can actually kill Kunesh, but it takes a while to get to that point.
My respects to you.
How does life in Retay?
It'd be fine. Farewell.
Yeah, no time for any of that. Quick check down by here. See, those Vembraces give me away with all their clattering. Actually, I want to take them off. There we go. Now I can run around a lot easier. Inside here, if you drop something important, like a plot item, you can pick it up there later on, so I've come to find.
Let the perpetual light shine upon them. Good day. What do you want?
How does life in Retay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have...
Okay, nobody's given me much. I'll have to just get on with the quest for now. Well, I mean, I don't have to do anything in Retay at all. You could just leave Retay and never come back and have a perfectly fine medieval peasant simulator going for you. But I do want to get it through so I can get myself access to a horse, which would be a little bit of a godsend. Nightingale at 11. Oh, that was right. I need to go and kindly lighten the load of the armory. And I might just see about selling a bunch of that stuff immediately, because if it's not a mace, I'm not interested. The hint for the stash comes much later. Really? Can you find it without the hint? If you just bring a shovel, can you not just dig it up? I might go for that anyway. Take the stuff, sell it, use it for myself. Certainly not give it to the needy, because that doesn't seem evil enough. Yeah, great. I will be going to Retay as soon as some of this quest stuff clears up, though. I want to go there early. Because Retay has some good mid-game loot going, and it's incredibly dangerous, but you can still take it. You just need to rely on others doing the killing for you, which won't always work out the way you want it to. Also need to learn how to read. There's a lot of things that we need to do here.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And? In fealty to?
Sir Radzig Cobbler?
Yes. I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
Club, you say?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
It's
quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
No, gambesons are great. They're not that heavy, although they are quite heavy. And they don't give the game away. Oh, he just straight up gave it to me? It's fine by me. Light, padded, fresh gambeson. Go with that. Old boots. Yeah, I don't think so. What else did he give me? Yeah, stuff I'm not particularly interested in. Although apparently the coif reduces my visibility. So I'm all for that. Although it makes me a little noisier.
Hey.
Now I can't just kill these guards. There are two of them. One of them would ravage me. And it's coming up for time to go and see Nightingale to get on with the patrol. So I'll take care of exactly that. And also, where's that? Yeah, there's my bludgeon. Except I've got two of them now. Can't dual wield bludgeons though. I don't think there's any dual wielding in this game. This isn't Dynasty Warriors. Still, eyes peeled for... That looks like a Kunesh to me.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
My good friend Kunesh, of course.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
There we go. And this is the quest that got me killed in the weekly one-shot. Because I just went for the first 3 quests I came across, which is what the weekly one-shot was about. That was one of them, and Skalitz is one big noob trap for going back to. I was a noob, and I got trapped. But this time, I'm still going to go straight for the trap. Once I finish off some of these quests here, of course. And I will hopefully be better equipped for it. And also hopefully not go there when it's pitch black out, because that gave the game away. Exactly, Tam. Skalitz has amazing loot. You just got to be bold enough to take it. Who in the world is Wolfram Pruda?
A good day to you.
I'm not interested in any of this stuff. I'm a little bit interested in learning some basics, though, especially basics for mending my own gear. So stopping off at the tailor might not be a bad idea. Even though it costs a bit.
Good health, dude.
No, not about Ratty, about repairs. Oh, well, he would... How much to repair this? Ooh, it's very cheap to actually just repair up my starting gambeson. That is interesting. It's not as good as the padded one that I got there. Actually, it's not as good in almost any way, but it gives me quite a bit of charisma. I'll try and stick to that and then sell this other crummy one that I picked up.
Farewell.
What can I sell you? Yeah, let's pick up the sell the one that I just got. Sell my old crummy boots. He'll know if I try to sell him that one because it's stolen. And I don't want a helmet. Come on, these things just weigh me down. It's all yours. Actually, do you have anything that I would want to buy?
May the Lord watch over you.
Like a dark gambeson. I'm a little tempted to get some kits for repairing my items. I'm sure I'd find some, and I got plenty of wealth, but I want to keep that wealth. I want my horse. Tempting, but I'll pass.
God be with you. May the
Funny, I
Lord
thought these
watch
people
over
would teach me how to do tailoring. The shop guards certainly won't. Now, I don't tend to bother with haggling, not over a few pennies at least. When I'm doing something like getting myself a new horse, that would be a different story.
God be with you.
I can do repairs here, but never mind that. I want to learn how to repair myself.
How to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
There we go, 60s. Well, you know.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Bring it down just a wee touch.
Since it's you.
Come now. Well, a little more.
A little, okay, so I'm saving one whole groschen. But there, I just want to get started on some of these skills so I can use them down the line. What was that? There we go, maintenance, level 1, huzzah. Repair things with repair kits and grindstone, higher it is. Takes a lot of grinding up to get these to a high level. Stealth is probably the only one that's going to get particularly high during this run.
My respects to you.
Of course, to actually put that to use, I'd need a repair kit, but I don't think that's going to be important to me just yet. It's just that I'm so tempted by that dark gambeson. But it's too expensive. It was a good one-shot. Really highlight for me was you gunning past a quest where the only task was basic reading comprehension test. Clearly too much for me already. Let's get some basic training done then, why not? Just get these things under the belt.
Now, pay close attention.
God knows when or how I'll be using alchemy, but at least we got the skill on us. And we're almost ready for Nightingale.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions, come get 'em!
You've got all sorts, haven't you, lassie? Nightingale, where do I meet Nightingale? Oh, over by the church. Easy enough. I hope he doesn't tell me to get dressed for the occasion, given that I sold all the stuff. That would be grim for me.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You're too early. We'll meet at...
Not that early, are we? And I can't knock him out. Alchemy is the money printer, Jake. Yeah, I've done a little bit of alchemy in the game. It's not very exciting. But who knows, maybe it is really good and I just haven't given it the chance it needs.
What do you want? Goodbye.
Sustain not our supplications in our distress, but deliver us from perils.
Might burn up if I stay in the church for too long. Come now, it's practically 11, Nightingale.
My respects to you.
Take care now.
None of this. Fortunately though, I can run around all I want. Probably builds up my stamina or something. Could probably say the same about snooping around to bring up the stealth. Come on, Nightingale, let's get on it.
Report for duty dressed like that?
I've got nothing better to do.
You'd look more frightening with a pitchfork. Go and get kitted out for...
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'll get by like this.
He doesn't
If
like
you
my hat.
insist, but don't blame me if you get laughed at. I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
So what if I am?
There's a story going around about some lad who needed a girl to rescue him. I didn't expect that no offense, a coward would want to serve the bailiff. What actually happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Suit yourself. So how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
It's the only way I can knock him out.
I have my reasons.
I don't doubt it. Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
This is helping me with the immersion a lot more than Skyrim's go pick up this item and bring it here stuff.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lord.
Even though in a way this is doing even less.
The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe.
Ah yes, I met the scribe.
And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Of course. Get out of here.
I think you'd better go.
I'd like to know why. I've got a right to be here.
Don't ask for your opinion. You'll end up in the stocks if you're not careful.
Good man,
Oh.
please don't drive me away.
A little too early for that.
Clear off.
Wait, I know you. You're Henry, the blacksmith's boy from Skalitz. Your father would be ashamed of you treating a neighbor like that.
Now you've done it. How dare you talk about my father, you bitch. Get lost. Get the hell out of here. Go.
I'm going.
Be quick about it, or I'll haul you off by the feet with your snout dragging in the mud.
Jesus.
Well, Henry really take to it.
Me? You were yelling at her too.
Yes, right. Anyway, thank you for the help, lad.
There we go.
Poor girl. But you did the right thing. At least there's peace.
Damn right, Nightingale. I wonder if Nightingale appears more in the game later on. I didn't pay attention when playing before, but hey, we see eye to eye. We are of one mind.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
learning all kinds of stuff. Now, we could go into the Codex and find out all this information, but I won't be doing that, because it's a lot of reading and not much of anything else. Does the game's evil run event? No, it's not that kind of evil run. It's just that whenever possible, our lad Henry here should be taking evil decisions. We don't have a lot of agency over that just yet, but we try. Who's this Pope guy? Oh, which Pope there, Pill
This
Pill?
square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
It's one of those moments where the person you're escorting is just walking at a slightly different pace from you, even if I crawl, I'm a bit faster than him.
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Alright. That was a mention of that Prada guy that we saw earlier. Still don't know exactly what he does.
Beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Is it Kunesh? No, it's just some nasty old beggar.
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Who was it? Was it Voomer that got the scene with Hanish sitting right here?
It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Caps lock, I can walk. I'm still walking faster than Nightingale. I've never really spent much time up here, but I think there's a blacksmith, which I'm sure I've done horrible things to in the past.
Good health, Theo.
He'll do repairs and trade, but I wouldn't be interested in anything he has for me. Again, buying weapons is a bit of a fool's errand. They should be stolen, in my opinion. And if you hold on to them long enough, they'll no longer count as stolen. They'll be yours through and through. That's what I want to do with a bailiff's mace. Well, there's you as well. Huntsman.
God be with you.
And I believe you can train me in the bow, which I would like to be a bit better.
Certainly.
And I do not mind paying for that.
Now, pay close attention. God be...
Money is best invested in training, horses, and rooms at the inn. At least, as far as I'm aware. Time for a nice cold one, Nightingale?
What was I talking about? Oh, yes.
Oh, the whole game's a tutorial, Ninja. Never going to be done with that. We're a blacksmith's boy. We have so much to learn of the world.
The Retay fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Yeah, Finboy, I can totally see why people would think parts of the game are boring, but I'm actually finding it really immersive. Not at all like Skyrim's, in big quotes, immersion. I do need to go over to Gallows Hill, though. He makes a good point pointing that one out. I've got a corpse to dig up and an executioner to, well, put his name to good use for.
I'm from Skullets, good folk. You all know what happened there. Help your neighbor.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Meet him or beat him. I see you there. Off your arse, you like. Oh, it's my good friend Hans. Oh, well, surely I can join them for a drink.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate?
Some food as well, lovely.
Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff. Or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Ale for me.
Good job all around, I dare say.
All worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Oh, I'm gonna kick your arse at something I'm good at for once.
Why not?
Right.
Why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
So we got a little game here. I know how it works, but perhaps the help screen can tell you how it works. Oh, Christ. You ever played Yahtzee? It's kind of like Yahtzee. Make hands with what you roll in the dice, and then you get points for it, and then you risk those points by rolling again, or you secure them by holding and passing. I prefer the risk all or save none approach. The best thing, well, one of the good things you can really get is 3 of a kind, but I didn't get any of that. 5s and 1s are valid on their own, otherwise you need hands. So I will take this 1-5, and then I will roll again. And I just hope I don't go bust, because if you go bust, you lose it all. Right, that was a pretty crappy hand as well. I will still hold this and try again. I don't think 150 is worth not betting on. Give me the goods. That's not the goods. I'm still going to risk on a reroll because we're only playing for 2,000. Well, I got a 1 and a 5 there at least. I will hold these. So nothing but singles, which is a bit crap, but at least I got 350 points out of that. Just hope he doesn't get like 4 6s or something, because that would be the end of me. Nobody got 3 3s. And he's playing with loaded die. He gets 500 on his first roll.
Shouldn't I?
Plucky bugger.
No, I daren't.
What do I get though? Well, I got 3 2s, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's still only 200 points. A bit grim, so I'm actually going to roll again, even though 3 is a bit risky. 50% chance of busting. But hey, the 1 and the 5 are there for me. I'll take it, and I'll pass over. So I'm at 700 with his 500. Oh my god, he got another. You gotta fool everything! Jeez, he gets all the things, and he can roll again with all 6 dice. He's having me for a laugh, he is. Come on, bust, you bugger.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
Get it up, you nightingale. Right, time for my ascension. Yeah, let's roll again with these. You bust if you don't roll a valid hand. Oh, that's very valid. 5, 5, 5 for 500 and a 1. Give me that. So if you don't roll a 1 or a 5, or at least a 3 of a kind of others, or a flush, which would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 2 to 6, then you're bust. You lose all the points you got that round, and you pass. Ah, that plucky bugger just got 3 5s there. I need to rein in the win. And this ain't reining in jack. I don't like getting loads of 2s. They do not score very high. 300. I'll have to risk him not getting 800 this row. Oh, my 5 as well, of course. I will take that and pass. Big risk. If he gets 800, he wins. And that would be like 3 6s and a couple 1s. Ah, that was close. He got 2 of the 6s. A flush. You can get an all 6 flush, but 5 is enough for a flush as well.
That's it.
Sorry, he's chipping away at his with low scores here. That's okay. And he goes bust. Nightingale. It is time for my reign. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That's not a lot of gimme, actually. There's a 5 and a 1, but that's not particularly good. Tell you what, I'll take the 1 and re-roll. I won't take the 5 here. I want every chance I can get it not bust. Oh ho 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 ho! That's a 1. That's a 1. And you, my friend, are done.
Sakra! I can't believe... Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Retay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Retay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
I already stole one before, but thank you. Again, I don't know how to equip torches without having to go into the menu. It's a bit bothersome to keep doing that, but maybe somebody else knows of a way, or perhaps they know that there is no way. Yeah, if there was one thing I was going to be winning at in this game, it's a game of chance. But I did not expect to also win the sword fight and the archery competition. This has been going surprisingly good for me. You can actually get stopped by the knights if you don't have a torch out at night time.
Yesterday went well, eh?
Like the way you jump over the fences in this game. Hang on. Is that a nettle? Gotta fill my pockets with these nettles. There's a nice quality of life mod that just grabs all the harvestable things within a certain area. I may consider doing that if I end up going deep into the alchemy, but I don't think I will. Oh, you can easily pick nettles with your bare hands. You just need to be fierce about it. Nettles sting you if you're too gentle with them, but if you're fierce with them, you crush the stingers when they don't jab you. Take it from a guy who has been stung so many times by nettles. They grew like weeds, because they are weeds around where I grew up, and a lot of rough and tumble out there had me rolling through nettles. I can still remember a huge cluster of nettle stings I got on my wrist one day. Very unpleasant. But crush up some dock leaves and rub that on it, and well, I don't know if it helps, maybe just because it's nice and cool. Or it just keeps you distracted. Ah, Hanush! Fancy lantern you got there. He's got plot armor. I can't be disposing of Hanush. Nor would I want to. You see the way he was talking at the feast? Calling the priest a pig? It's the kind of ruler we need more of, and he's just a regent. I'd love to try nettle soup. I don't know where I can find
And
nettles
the
around
canon
here.
of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. no, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good cannon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Retay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Hans, I actually quite like you. I don't need to be giving you your third beating of the day, but... Well, if that's what it's coming to. Oh, I can't seem to do my dodge to the side thing with unarmed. Well, I should try again. Can you take a swing at me, sunshine? Oh, oh well.
That insolent pup a lesson.
Oh well. I'll get him there with the proper punchings then. Down you go, sir.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
God, there's everything to like about that Hanash. And he's put me on the quest, which I think gets me a horse, but I can't claim to remember exactly. When do I do that thing for you? At dawn. Dawn in the courtyard. Very well. Now I can go and sleep over in the Retay Mill, but how much would it cost me to have a room for several nights, innkeeper?
I'll be with you.
Maybe he doesn't let me have one here.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. Sir Anish is convening the Retay tourney again at the Upper Castle. It's always a great occasion with duels all day long. You can still enroll tomorrow, if you think you're good enough.
I'm certainly not.
And another thing, Berthold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help? Oh, and another thing, you're the blacksmith's son from Scarlets, ain't you? The bailiff here could probably use you. He's got some jobs for the Scarlets refugees, but he's not sure who's good for what. He was moaning about it here yesterday. Farewell.
Thought I could get a room here for the night, and I'm pretty sure it's the innkeeper who gives you the rooms.
Good God! What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Nothing of the sort.
Good luck, then.
Okay, maybe you can't get in here for the night and expects you to sleep at... Oh, well, since it's night time, we've got a little bit of unfinished business with a guard here. I should certainly save before I start getting myself into some hot water there. Could I easily end up with me being a very dead man? And, well, maybe the game just saved for me. Did it? What does it show up under loaded games? The Prey quest started. Okay, well that was just 2 minutes ago, so no need to waste for a valuable potion of saving. Let's just quickly and quietly make my way into here. Oh! Hello, my friend! You heard nothing. Get back to sleep. Jeez. I suppose he is a guard. He's got guardly work to do, but I can't grab his stuff. Yeah, I was just checking the door, making sure it was working all door-like. Okay, I wouldn't mind stalking him a bit. Apparently, I think the guy will teach me a bit about pickpocketing if I get this done. It's strange that I don't know how to do it at all, but it's because I didn't do any of the Miller's stuff. And I will. How tired is Henry here? He's got quite a lot of energy. What I could actually do is go and deal with that graveyardy stuff. Where was that on? Where's the questy stuff? Quest log. Not scavenger. The good it's over there. That's not too far away. It's nighttime though, and night is dangerous. For the executioner, let's get on it. Hopefully by the time I'm back, our friend that I need to pilfer from there will be asleep and easier to handle. Yeah, the bailiff sent me to check all the locks in town. By picking them open, don't you know? Oh, you seem awfully happy.
My respects to you. Farewell.
I wonder if the lady was telling me off for having my clothes stolen because I'm not wearing outer garments. This is just body garment. I don't think that counts as the outer one, but what do I know? Well, I know not to wear my Ven braces. I can't see the person moaning about their treasure. I'm certainly not going over to Scallops, but I'll go and take care of the executioner. I want that ring. And I wouldn't mind killing the executioner while I'm at it. He might have some stuff for me. It's the filth. You need a bath. Yeah, but baths cost money. Not a lot of money, granted, but you get so filthy so fast in this game. This is immediately making me miss having a horse. I'm not sure if the horses can die in this game. Although I do think they have their own health bar. Maybe, maybe not. I'll need to look into that at some point. Right, my question is the bathhouse even open? I can see some wench going about, so maybe she can help me out.
Mother of God. You look like you've been assaulted.
People are just full of compliments for me today, aren't they? She's not willing to give me any bath treatment. How about you, bath maid?
God be with you.
No. It must be too late at night for them to help me out at all. Well, I will help myself to their food. And head over... Whoa, calm down, lassie. Where am I going to? The red one.
You want something from me, do you?
Thank goodness for that compass on screen at all times, helping me with what I can't help myself with. Just clamber around. Now, we still haven't washed our hands, I think, from where we're handling all that funk in Skalitz when we pasted the guy's whitewashed house with dung. So really, the cleaning standards can't be that high. I should probably make sure that I've got my mace out, just in case anybody starts messing with me. That's your fist, Henry. There's the club and mace. Is this how you were treated when you stepped outside after the retrathon? God no, Nix. I haven't stepped outside since the retrathon. Animals are terrific at noticing the scent of dung. I remember my dog had done his business, wrapped it all up in a plasticky dog business bag. And I mean, I couldn't even notice it out of the bag, but a cat who must have been about 15 paces away, just turned around, looked at alert, saw me, and I froze when I saw the cat, and when I made the slightest movement, the cat bolted. It could smell that stench. I was a little tempted to throw it at it, but that was just for amusement. I really like cats, so I didn't. Oh, right, yes, the dogs. The dogs won't be happy to see me. However, it won't matter if the dogs make a noise if I simply take care of the executioner first. Or the dogs. Those dogs just need to calm down a bit. Not even sure if I can actually squeeze my way around here. I'll just club the dogs to death. I normally don't like doing that in games, but the dogs in this game are very ugly. All's well that ends in dead doggy. There we go. Let's just hide a bit, just in case he notices his poor dead dogs. And hey, we even leveled up from doing that. Final offer, highborn, lowborn. Speech is up when talking to nobles. Or speech is up when talking to commoners. I'll probably be talking with commoners a lot more than nobility, so I'll go with lowborn. What's that last dog at? Right, you just need to calm down, Fido, right? Oh, nobody's here. Nobody's here. Your dogs have gone to sleep. I think I heard him open his door there.
Someone there?
No, nobody's here. Nobody's here.
Hey, who's...
Nobody's here, sunshine. Nobody's here. I'm just... I'm here to use the outhouse, you see? Just really needed to get it out my system, you know? he calmed down a bit? Has he gone to sleep? Can certainly loot the dogs for some meat from a cute doggy. Sliced, salt, fried, delicious. Wouldn't mind eating dog, but I'm not sure that's particularly useful to me here in this game. The title doesn't say animal rights activist Henry. You're right, it does not. I'm doing a crummy job of that. Let's do it a little better. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Where's that executioner at? Two out of three is a no. Let's hope the last place is his bedroom. Wait. There he is. Sleep tight, man. Sleep tight. No need to kill the man, but there's no need not to kill the man. Now, what do you have on you? That looks like a nice sword. The Piercer longsword, that's mine now. You know what? You got some nice burger shoes. A nice gambeson, dare I say, and keys to your everything. And even a nice shirty thing going on there. So don't mind me, I'll be wearing that. Yeah, that dark gambeson. Finally a dark gambeson. It's not that mashed up, but it helps bring down my own visibility, so I'll be taking that. Fashionable blue leggings as well. Lovely find. As to that weapon, I'm not one for using longswords, even if it's clearly superior to my stick. At least a mace I can use, because it's very easy. Right, might be a little vicious. Killed his dogs, and I've killed him, and I'm gonna steal all his stuff. Bandages, torch, hide, more hide. Just give it all to me. Because I can go... Oh, savoury schnapps, yes. Ooh, dead man's ring, also yes.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Oh, I thought I was meant to dig that up, but perhaps he'd already take... Oh, I bet if you dig it up, he goes, there's no ring here. Maybe the executioner has it. Which, come to think of it, didn't I do that when I played through this before? I won't claim to remember. I will claim to be taking everything he has, though, including his groschen. If it's not worth decent money, though, it's not worth my time. So bye-bye dogs, bye-bye executioner, and hello, dosh for me. Where is this meant to go to? Go back to... Yeah, go back to you and get that done. Sweet, and I don't even need to worry about it, because I can just quick travel there. Cheers, Pandy. I'm glad somebody remembers my runs, even if I don't. I hope the miller doesn't ask what happened to the executioner. It's alright. It'll be okay. Maybe he'll ask where I got myself my fresh new gambeson, though. Why do I get to sleep in Teresa's room? Now again, I can't do nasty things to Teresa, even here, which is a shame. Knocking her out. Well, just removing her from the equation overall would be preferable, but sadly not an option. Okay, where in the blue blazes does the miller himself stay? I doubt he'd be working hard at this time. I actually thought he was... Oh, I remember now. There's a ladder here, and he sleeps up here. Really, he wouldn't mind if I picked his lock here, but let's not risk it.
God be with you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me? Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful. I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Right. Oh, he's got a lot of money. Nice, 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 nice. I'm not selling you my savior schnapps. Those are the ones I'd be using first and foremost. But... Oh, you'll buy that piercer longsword, which is nice. I'm keeping my books. I will likely want to read those down the line, but I'll store those for now. I'll sell the oh, right, that wasn't stolen. That was just bloody. Okay. But I'll sell these hides. Wish there was a way to sort by stolen. Would make my life a lot easier. I'm not getting good returns on this, but at least it stops me having them cluttering up my inventory. I don't think I want to wear that. Off it trots, just show me the dosh. But yeah, keeping those savior schnapps. He, however, sells me a dagger. I think I want that dagger. It's probably very easy to get one down the line, but having it for now... Wait, what's his skill book? Pickpocketing. Ooh, I want that as well. Screw it, I will take that. And the dagger. And I shouldn't need lockpicks. And I'm still making money off of this, because I'm selling a healthy amount. Yeah, it's that longsword that's largely carrying me here. Wonderful. You can't read, yes, but I will soon. Where'd your sword and stuff go from where? I pawned just about everything I could earlier. Oh, yeah, I've still got some other stuff that I could be selling for cash, don't I? That good old helmet and other things. Well, I can sell those later on, can't I? Nah, we sell them now. Make the money now. And I should deposit things that I'm not going to be using anytime soon just now. I can leave behind these stolen savior schnapps so that they don't get taken from me, and some excess that I have. Ditch the torches. Keep the Vem braces. They are not that heavy, and they'll keep me safe if I end up using my bow. I doubt I'm going to be using that alcohol anytime soon. I'll ditch the Warhorse Gambeson. I like the dark one. And what else do I want to get rid of? I don't think I'll need Kanesh's key. Or the Scribe Study key. Are these all meant to go into a single keychain? I didn't think they got listed separately like that. Yeah, why is this its own item? Well, I guess it's no skin off my nose. Ditch me tight olive leggings. But yeah, all these lore books, away they go. Henry can read those once he learns to read, and that'll be a lot of leveling up on reading for me. Oh, same with the skill book. I want to keep myself nice and light so that I have plenty of room to be stealing other things. You can still move around if you're overburdened, but if you need to run away from somebody, it's not going to work to your advantage.
God be with you.
He is with
I've
me.
got some goods here whose...
Alright.
Funny, I could have sworn I was searching for this ability to sell to him and I couldn't find it. Maybe I early on said I'm not a thief and then that locked us out of that. Other... Wait, it's not even showing up as stolen here. Oh. Would have thought that would be gone by now. Doesn't matter though, I'll just sell it anyway, even though I'm probably not getting as much for it. Make myself my 50 groschen and out I go. Unsure if I should sleep at this point or continue on with the quest. I think I'll continue on with the quest because I want to... Let's see, what time is it? Ooh, it's the middle of the night and energy isn't that hot. Nah, forget bringing the Dead Man's Ring over. I am going to go and pilfer from that guy in Retay. And since I'm so bad at navigating, I'll just have the map do it for me. We are going hunting tomorrow, but we won't hunt rabbits by throwing stones at them. We'll be shooting them with arrows. With Lord Capon's bow, might I add, which I should make sure is equipped. Same with long-distance arrows. Now, where's that guy I need to pilfer? Why would people be wandering around dead of night anyway? Now, somebody earlier on said just steal from the shops at night time, but I believe we'll find that they are empty as empty can be. And also I can't get into that because it's a very hard lock to pick, but I think there's an alternative way in. Well, that's a no to there. And a no to the... I guess I just don't have the skills for it, but what if I went up, round and down? Surely this townswoman wouldn't mind. Oh, what if I can knock out the bailiff and take his mace? Apparently it's hard to get in there. Is that woman coming up here? I don't want to be spotted doing my pick. Oh, hello, woman. Oh, maybe you could open this door for me. Come on, come on.
Are you looking for something?
Yes. Yes, I am. Ah, my greatest ally. You wouldn't happen to know where the bailiff is. Is he upstairs, you say? You can steal from the shops, so you know I am certain that they are completely empty of stuff at night time, but could be wrong. I could well be wrong.
If you're up to no good, you'd better think twice. You want something from me?
I want you to keep this door open if you could, please.
It came from over here.
Damn. Need her asleep, but also... I wonder if I can even try this lockpick. No. Come on, open the door for me. So I could always knock her out. Can I, like, punch some things or something? Damn, missed my chance. Should have gotten in there with her, knocked her out, and then taken out the sleeping bailiff. But maybe there's another way around. Continuing to roleplay as the Bangladeshi portsman. That's a little unkind, don't you think? And not to say it's untrue, just unkind. Oh, right, I knocked this chappie out earlier. He still doesn't look too good. I'll just leave him be.
Hey.
Oh yeah, well don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm leaving. I am leaving, Sunshine. Stands to figure he doesn't really like me. What with the whole me knocking him out thing. Where am I even going at this point? Oh yeah, I've ended up down at the wee prison. Okay, well I almost certainly don't want to be here. Well, without my torch I wouldn't be able to see what I'm even trying to steal here. What's here though? Alcohol. Otherwise though, nothing really worth my time. Nobody watching? Oh, some more books. God, I love books. Let's just keep ourselves nice and sly. Oh my god, so many books! Henry's going to be a read. Holy moly, 200 groschen? And a book about charisma? Well, that was a big windfall. Steal here. Huge windfall, that. All those books, they'll be worth a pretty penny once people forget that I have taken them. Or at the very least, they'll be good for reading. Just a shame that that's too difficult. What I really came for here was to do in the bailiff and take his bailiff mace. But it seems that's out of the question for us. Just walking downstairs is a little difficult for poor Henry here. It's a little risky. If I get stopped by the guards and they search me, they could find my my stolen books and they'll take it all off of me. And right now, that's a lot of stolen books. I'm actually wondering if you can read these to up your reading skill, or if it's just stuff you read as the player. But still, getting the 200 groschen, that was a big win, and nobody can take the groschen from you. It's all official business, don't you know? I believe that's why it's part of the law to carry a torch after dark. It's so that people don't end up thinking you're a thief. That's why you give them the old double bluff. Right, surely even a guard needs to sleep at this hour. I just need to find my way in so that I can find his way out. Perhaps if I go up here and up here. It also means that I have money to pay off any guard who wants to take me out for minor crimes. If they want to do me in for major crimes, though, there's no paying your way out of that. Crumbs, there are 2 of them. Right, this could get ugly for me. Let's take off that torch for now. Am I as quiet as can be? My noise is very low. Could it be lower? Probably not. 6 is very low as it is. Just...
What the hell was that?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all. Hello.
Hey.
I was just checking your lock earlier. Yeah, 2 guards in one place. I don't actually know how I meant to handle that.
What's the matter with you? Hey.
Sorry, I haven't done a crime. He's got nothing on me. But I didn't realize he slept with another guard. Oh, right. I should also keep in mind that it's a crime not to have my torch out right now. Say I'm not up to anything, Sunshine. But you've still got that money. And knocking you out will be no small... Well, don't make it too easy for me. I wonder if you're going to be stuck there... Oh, no, he's not. I thought I could go up there and do in his friend. But maybe, just maybe, I could get in there, do one of them. He locked the door again. You can just hold one for the torch. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that.
Anything else?
Oh. Way too risky. Way too risky, especially since I don't have the skill to pickpocket at all. That's something that I need to pick up from the miller before I start dossing around with that guy. So for now I should sleep until dawn and then go and see to Capon. Just surprised I can't get lodgings in here. But once you advance far enough you actually get given lodgings. Didn't you get a book for that? Yes, but I can't read. I need to go up to Utz to learn how to read. And we will be doing that once we go hunting with Capon. For now, though, we sleep till dawn. Are we hungry? Always hungry. Chow down. And this way we get to save as well. Right, ooh, that's not a lot of sleep. Well, a little bit till 8 or so should do us. He relocks the door every time. Infinite EXP exploits? I mean, probably be a very tedious way to do it. Plenty of locks relock themselves as it is anyway. I'm a little tempted to try the tourney, but I'm certain I would get whipped so hard there, because my skills are pathetic. Probably doing my,
Hey, lad!
doing my armor as well.
Don't you want a little wager on the Retay tourney?
No, I don't. I don't want to leave my mutt be as well. Right, don't we have a fast point here? If I go up here, I'll go out in the hunt. Is it a looting tournament, I wish? Then we'd empty and clean. Some of the fast travel ain't very fast. It must be loading a lot of stuff under the hood here. Can't imagine what, though. Although, thinking about it, when you finish your fast travel, you do load into the game rather quickly, he says, staring at this blank screen for longer than expected. Yeah, I'd love to learn some master striking. Perhaps if Bernard's there, I can do that before going on a wee hunt. Bernard! Oh, I think that's him on his way now, actually. Hey, Captain Bernard. I want to learn about maces. Where's maces? Well, defense is good as well, but...
I think I've mastered the basics of combat. Could you teach me something a bit more advanced?
I see. And what weapon are you such a master at?
I've got the hang of the mace.
Well, go and train some more. When you really got some skill, come back to me, and I might teach you something more.
Damn, master strikes are so good, but I think you need, what, level 5 skill in it to get there? How's my skill at mace? It's combat, isn't it? I'm level 1 with a mace. I'm level 3 with the sword, but there's no way I'm going down the sword path. It's all about the maces here. Maybe I could do some training with him right now.
I'd like to train, but I want real combat with real weapons.
A bit cocky, ain't you? But all right. I like a man with a bit of piss and vinegar in him. I'll never learn as much with a wooden sword as with a real weapon. The old master swordsman says a true apprentice of the martial arts should be wounded at least once. Some say he should even try what it's like to die. But that's blasphemy. Let's fight then. Have no fear, I won't kill you. But you might get hurt, and if you do, I won't bandage you. You'll have to deal with the consequences yourself. What weapon will you try?
The mace. Wait, halberds? I didn't even know this game had halberds in it, but mace.
I'll try the mace, the armor smasher. And I'll take a shield, too.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in.
You could train sword to level 5, unlock Master Strike, which unlocks it for all... Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wise. Hey, no kicking allowed here.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
It did, quite a bit.
You asked for it.
Oh, and I've actually got a real mace here. I thought it would be just a wooden club, but no. On then, need me those master strikes. And doing it with the sword is tempting, but at least this way I'll get those much coveted mace. Oh, jeez, he knows how to master strike. I get those much coveted mace skills up this way, and defense skill. He's so strong. Oh, jeez. Tried pressing I again. Big mistake. I cannot open my menu and get my perks. Henry's very slow. Very slow on the counter-attacking. Come on, then. I got your number right here, Bruno. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, landed a single blow on Bernard. Gotta remember, that man's got a ton of armor on him. I sure don't. I should have taken my armor off before I started this, come to think of it. Because it's just getting ruined here. Yeah. How you like that, Bernard? Get back to Maniac Mansion.
Missed. You call that?
I mean, a good blow with that mace and you'll be crippled for life. This is honestly very brutal. I would have thought I'd get a level with a mace by now, though, but I've been getting no such thing. Whoa, that's hurting. I'm gonna cry. Not yet, at least. Well, imagining one of those coming down on your shoulder, I would miss having a shoulder. You haven't really been hitting him. He's not an easy man to hit. He's got that shield going for him. Not to mention, he's considerably better at fighting than me. Oh. Alright, come on. Pokey pokey. And yeah, he does that spin around. Right, I better surrender because I'm bleeding out here. Ooh. Well, what did I learn from that? I didn't learn diddly. Maybe I need to get some experience out in the field proper. But I got a bit of agility at least. Falling will cause you less injury. That doesn't seem good at all. I'd rather have all the other stuff, but I'll take it right now. Why not? Yeah, I need to take care of that bleeding, but that's why I stole all these bandages. Yeah, look, that ravaged my gambeson. There's nothing left of it. I should really not be wearing a decent armor when fighting with him there. Oh, and I'm still bleeding, which is a bit of a problem. Can I keep bandaging myself up? There we go. No more blood. Let's wash ourselves down and head out with our good friend Capon. You need to actually do the Master Strike lesson to learn them. Yeah, but I think I need level 5 and something to get that. That's okay. I can make do without Master Strikes for a while. Yeah, I'd imagine... Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I could enlist in the tourney. That will definitely not go well.
God bless you.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 3 groschen.
That is a bit too much. We'll do it anyway.
Of course.
Good
What's your
experience
name?
for us.
I'm Henry.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
The mace, of course. Warhammer. Is that the same?
Warhammer and shield. I know how to handle those.
Good. God be with you.
I don't know if the tourney passes any time either.
Entering the arena now will be Pavel, called Roebuck, from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg. And he will face Henry of Skalitz, from the company of Sir Radzig
Its effectiveness is greatly lowered because I have too low stats to use this item. Okay, well, this isn't going to go well. Also, oh, well, they give me free armor. That's nice.
will afford plenty of entertainment. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
It's not a very big crowd here. Alright, have at. I'm not even sure I'm going to land a hit with this. It's horribly slow to be using. Oh, well. I got one hit in. Good enough.
Fuck it!
Declare me victor for that. Get out of here. What a difference it is having some nice armor, though. And there we go. Land the hit, get the experience. That's what we need to be doing. A lot more landing those hits, please. What I never do enough of are the uppercut hits, but I find them a little awkward to be going for. Oocha bugger. Oh yeah, it's not hard to get good armor, but early on, well, my favorite armor is gambesons, and those will get torn up very quickly, especially in combat like this. Yeah, right to the head. Chip that silly helmet off your head at this rate. Whoa, but the feeling's mutual. Be here a while, not really dealing much damage to each other. It's more on him than on me, though. My stats are greatly reduced. He should be just fine. Whoa. Yeah, at least I land something there, but I'm doing next to nothing to the poor guy. This might be 3 score groschen down the drain. That wasn't bad, actually. Can I do more of that? Always love clonking them in the head. Feels good, but this guy knows how to block.
Had enough.
As long as time doesn't pass, you could say that time is on my side, old man. Oh, crikey, that ain't. Why won't you die? Maybe his armor hardens in response to physical trauma. Oh, right, he concussed me bad there. That's great for him and really, really bad for me. Looking at his health bar, I've done no damage at all to him. But at least we're learning here. Picked up a level of defense and main level from this. It's me, Mr. Selfish right here. So I get for trying to rub my eye during that. Oh boy. Well, it makes sense that in this game you don't go from blacksmith boy to winning the tourney overnight, although it's been a fortnight. I can see my blood on his mace and I'm not happy with that. Oh, yeah, I got experience actually from from hitting his shield with my mace, so you don't have to land the blows. But that's what I'm here for. I need mace experience, and I need it badly. God, we're both knackered here. This is becoming a bit of a cripple fight. Except I'm the one with the concussion. He's the one that's still standing. Ooh, dee. Yeah, I would look into this game in VR if I had a VR setup, but I do not, and I don't suspect I will anytime soon either. Seldom have the space. I could just imagine it all going wrong and me punching my gym, for example. Whoa! Crikey. Lost sight of my opponent, and that's bad. And now I'm bleeding, which is very bad. Hope I don't die here.
What's up? Shit yourself?
Well, in a manner of speaking. My health is just going to keep going down thanks to that bleeding. I hope they're nice enough to give complimentary healing for all their fighters here. Oh, that's the end of me. That is the end of me. Wait, I'm still here?
Change weapons for the second bout.
One beating wasn't enough?
Fierce fight with axes and shields.
Uh-oh.
Dear, did that hurt?
Well, nice of them to cure my concussion for me before we came back for the second round, but I'm not really interested in learning how to fight with an axe. It's maces or bust, friend. Take down 3 ferals, but taking down you, you're something else. Ah! So that should have slashed his head right. Oh, Jings, he got a good hit in early. Because I'm bleeding, I'm on a bit of a... Wait, my bleeding healed itself there. How can this be? Come on then. Quit whimpering and start eating axe. This kind of entertainment is great, though. I went to medieval times once, well, more than once, and just watching people beat the crap out of each other with medieval weapons and shields is such good fun. Well done. You bested me, Pavel. But it was a learning experience. And look, full heal for it. They do take good care of their gladiators. And I didn't have to risk my armor. Well, my armor already got the Bernard treatment. Still, though, look at that. My mace is already tied with the sword. It's a little bit tempting to go back and level up the sword a bit more, but nah, come on. Let's do some actual questing now. Where is Capon? There's his horse, but where is he? Is he watching this? Oh, okay, it does pass time. It passes a lot of time. Well, never mind then.
Here I am. And?
You want to go hunting now? God's holy breeches. Come to the stables in the morning like a normal person. God be with you.
Well, no getting around that. Maybe I will do a bit more sparring then. Come on, need my level 5 for the Master Strike. Maybe without a shield, because then he won't be able to block as much. Of course, neither will I.
I'd like to train.
A bit cocky. I'll never learn as much. Some say he should. Let's fight then.
Let's fight indeed. We're going macing.
Just on its own.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in.
Don't remember the name of the mod. Deck negative. Right, did I put my... I keep putting my... Oh, no. Every time a battle starts, I press 1 to draw my weapon. And that's a mistake, because every time a battle starts, your weapon is drawn for you in these sorts of situations.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, without a shield, though, I'm the one that's liable to be getting beat horribly here. Oh my god. Captain, please. I had a family. Yeah! Does he get away with it?
No quarter.
He said he won't kill me. He promised.
Now you're done for.
I'm still learning defense like this, but I'm a very dead bleeding man. Can we do that again?
I think
I see.
I've got the hang of...
You're a bit cocky, ain't you? All right then, let's see
Oh, he will do it. But I'm dying. Ah, he will unkill me. That's nice.
If you look like you know what you're doing, I'll teach you a trick or two.
Alright, what do you want me to do? Block, eh? Oh, I can do that all day. I figured he'd want level 5, but no, he's happy enough with level 3. Do you still just want me to block, or do you actually want me to kick your arse? I think it's a bit of both here. I wonder how that feels, getting smacked by something wooden whilst wearing plate armor. Question for future Jake. Whoa, what was some hit from me? Felt like something hit me from behind there. Well, youth and courage, no match for age and treachery, eh, Bernard?
Enough. That will do. That wasn't at all bad. All right, it seems you're ready for the next lesson. Now, pay close attention. I'll teach you the most important thing. It's good to be able to attack. It's good to be able to fend off your opponent's blows.
But the best is when you're able to do both at once. A master stroke is when you parry your opponent's blow and strike him at the same time. Attack me, and I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, this is so good.
See? I parry and strike in one move. There's no defense against this technique if it's executed well. The thing is to time it right. Block right into your opponent's strike and match your movement to his. One elegant technique and the fight is won. Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry.
Bring it on.
Wrong! Again!
Yeah, that was very wrong. Come on now.
Well done.
Right in the fazog. That's how I took out old Capon. Now with this alone, all the battles get so much better. Hang on, I got a level with axe out of that. Interesting. No more mule ability here. What do we have? Stronghold, overpowering, bumping into people. Your stamina regeneration will not slow down in combat. Good, I will need a lot of that. Anything else for us here? No, but I'm happy to see Mace head up there. Takes a long time to get some skills, but that is fine. With the Master Strike, things will get a lot easier for me. So now I've got time to burn again. Are there any quests that I should be doing just yet? I was told to head over to another miller, and I would love to learn pickpocketing. So I think I'll actually head north for that, since it's still daylight. What am I wearing actually? Let's put on the Vem braces in case those are necessary. I got my let's keep our mace and shield equipped and head on out. Have you got any perks you could unlock for defense or agility? You leveled both of those quite a few times. I didn't notice any. They're all into combat, right? Defense is there, levels up at 4 and 8, so I've got a wee bit to go before I can get any of this. Your armor makes 30% more frightening impression in dialogues. What was the other thing I leveled up quite a bit? Agility, right? Yeah, I went with featherweight. Don't even know what agility does for me here. Nimble, evasion, sophisticated weapons, sabers. Well, I think I just need raw strength where I'm going. Strength is key in wielding many of the maces. So I'll work on getting that up as much as I can. But for now, we're going to jingle our way over to the other miller. Get that ring offloaded, and then hopefully be taught how to pickpocket. Now, I don't do much pickpocketing in this game. It's pretty risky if you get caught for it. And I'd rather just get my payoff by killing people and taking the stuff off their corpses. But in some situations, like getting that groschen off of the guard that I'm told to be dealing with, could be useful. Also, the crime of pickpocketing is easily paid off, and you can often make more pickpocketing than you get than you have to pay for. Whereas murdering someone to steal all their stuff, there's only one answer for murder, and that's going straight to jail. It's just pickpocketing, but more certainty. I think I can even see the mill from here. This is really beautiful. I never imagined games could get this good looking as a kid. But I mean, if I'd just woken up and I was looking at this, I would actually think that I was outside. Some of the most convincing looking shrubbery I've seen. Of course, you get a little too close and the magic goes away, but you see it from here. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Blacksmith boy cannot swim, and I don't think he can ever learn to swim, so you're never able to go through deep rivers. Shallow water's no big deal, though. And Jake hasn't been outside for so long, he's forgotten how it looks. I might find some nice people on my travels here, though. I don't know which of these plants are worth picking up. I think the red stuff. Poppies. ING for ingredients. Grab poppies. I don't think things that you pluck ever go off, but I have no idea what use they are. At least picking up gives me some herbalism, but what to do with that, I don't know. I have not delved into this game's alchemy or herbalism at all. I generally just steal all the potions I need off of dead people and potion shops. The forests are beautiful. By the way, what brought you back to the game? I thought you disliked it when you did the weekly one-shot. It was a bit of a slow burn tickler for me. After I finished the weekly one-shot, I was filled with a bit of, kind of want to go back to it. So I did go back to it, and I played this game for a few dozen hours. And then the game bugged out on me, and I couldn't complete the quest line, so I put it down. And then it won the Longplay vote, and here we are. Simple as. Now, Miller. My friendly Miller. I have some goods for you. I can't see a damn thing in here. Is that you? It is you. No, it's not. Meaning I could do horrible things to you, couldn't I? But I'll give that a bit. I need to speak with the miller first, wherever he is.
Can't do it in cream sauce because it gives him gut trouble. He can't stand the smell of garlic. Hates mustard. And bacon.
My respects to you.
Oh, don't be talking to me about bacon right now.
Miller Peshek from Retay sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
It's all about the seasoning.
Useless
Roasted
fucking
with a bit
ball.
of lard, the same
You must be
usual,
Henry, right?
but add some
Peshek
rosemary
told me
to it.
about you.
Why did you throw it away?
Best thing for him.
Do you know how much trouble I
I
had to
read
get
from a
it?
travelling merchant.
Peshek said it was
He had
important
it
to
in
you.
Prague, and he
Like
said
I
it was
said,
delicious.
it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase.
Killed a man for
If
that.
you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations, you passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
Right, I do want stealth. How stealthy am
I'm
I right
interested
now?
in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I still got to go with basics. Worth
I'd like
doing
to
it though.
All right.
Worth paying.
Now, pay close attention.
Good luck to you.
Excellent. Get myself a new level. I don't think I got any perk up from it. It usually tells you if you get the perk up from leveling up there. Yeah, there's my glorious stuff. It's only at level 4. Oof. It needs to get a whole lot better than that.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Clever, clever.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The
commander of the guard? Sir
He's been
Robard?
going on about how
I'm
he
already
can't bring
confused.
himself to
Just
see
tell
them
me what I need to
sleeping
do.
in a tent at
It's
Retay
like this.
without loving your
I want you to
neighbour and
break
what
into
have
the
you.
Talmberg Armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Dirty old man.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll
Ah,
see
she's
to the
nobody's
commander of
fool.
the guard,
She sent him
who's
packing
the
right
only
away.
one with keys
After
and
all, she's
answerable
got
for
her
their
girl to
safekeeping.
think of too.
When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after.
Ah, no, she's a big girl now. Near
Take at
married
least
age.
5
Too young
Waffen
for
rocks
him,
to make it a
wouldn't put it
proper
past him.
stink.
Some men are no better than rotten
Consider it
boars.
done.
Aye,
What am I to
Pascal.
do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
Now, I'm not likely to do that anytime soon, but once you have the quests, you can go and do them whenever. The game also very well simulates trying to have a conversation with a bunch of nosy women around you. Remarkably so, I might add. Right, although I'm just going to go back to the mill, sleep things off, and get on with this quest because, like I said, I really want my horse. So I'm not even going to have that as an active thingamajigger. Nor will I have scavenger. I will just go to map, go back to here. Damn, that DLC quest is going to be on my map forever. Should have just turned off the DLC. Well, at the rate I'm making some dosh, I might be able to just buy the considerably better horse. But I believe that's 2,000 groschen. And I'm about... Well, after I've spent all that, I'd be closer to 500 by now. Yes. Those stolen goods are merely resting in my account. Okay, in we go. Nice early night's sleep for Henry. Is there any stuff that I need to dispose of right now? Yeah, all of these books that I picked up. Holy moly. Weighing me down like nobody's business. They weigh £1 each. Actually, what happens if I try and read one? If I just sit on my bed and I go inventory and I go here and I press read. Ah, it's just lore. Okay, I thought it might be something I could train reading on, but no. Whereas if I try to read this, it'll just say something like, yeah, we can't read. Damn. Okay, then the lore books are only good for me to sell. In that case, I happen to be right next to a great seller. Except not that skill book. I need to keep my hands on that skill book. Didn't I have another one on me? Away goes Silence is Golden. I won't make much on these books, but I will make more than nothing. I can't imagine what good I'm going to be... what good they'll be hanging on to all these poppies and nettles and things. Reading those books levels up reading skill, if I recall correctly. I just tried it, and reading was not available to me. Whereas right now, they're money.
I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, because I paid off the debt. Got a lot of things going on here. Oh, pickpocketing, absolutely. But after I sell some stuff.
Got some goods here.
All right.
Ah, you know these things sell for a bit more than I thought. You need to learn how to read first. Well, too bad, it's all going away. I want the money. And this man is willing to give me the money. I'm sure I'll be able to find books elsewhere. Better keep that spade, but it weighs a lot, so I think I'll just keep it in storage until I head over to Skalitz. Sell unknown potions, I don't trust them. What does Hair the Dog do? Well, nothing worth caring about. Away it goes. I like the Bard one, I like Marigold, and I like Savior Schnapps. The rest of everything else can just ga awa. Keeping that dagger since I bought it off of him. And then I could haggle for a few groschen more, but I won't. Yeah, plenty of book merchants so I can lighten the loads of. Where's that? Hang on, where is my spade? Here it is under other. That lightens my load up nicely. I'm not even half full. We sleep, we save, and then come morning time, we're gonna... What time would he want to see me? 6 AM? 5 AM? 5 or 6 AM? We'll try for 6 AM. Then I'll go get Capon. We go hunting. Might as well sell your tattered gambeson. I'd like to fix that tattered gambeson, but I'll keep wearing it for now. Poor Henry here's getting a little bit hungry though, but that's okay. Teresa always makes me some food. I was expecting a bollocking, by the way. Oh, she didn't make me some food. Damn, I'll need to go and find some food elsewhere. I was expecting one hell of a bollocking for not saving Teresa. But I got nothing of the sort. Off we trot up to here. Learning archery is dreadful at first in this game. It's not too bad. I have a bow. I used to practice archery back in my teenage days, which was good fun. I wasn't able to eat from the pot. I could only drop something into the pot. Yeah, I'd like to learn to do repairing, but you need quite a lot of repair skill to repair quite a lot of items, which is... Well, it's like most things in the game. There's a bit of a run up to these. Ooh, right, this place. I bet they've got some food for me. Hello, friends. Do you have food in your home?
Something you're looking for here?
Yeah, I'm looking for my way into your home, but you're kind of in the way right now. Maybe if you could open the door and let me in, I'll have a bit of a nosh on.
What the?
Thank you. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna yum 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 yum. Delicious. Thank you. I'm out of here. Evil Henry strikes again. Hello, Jake and chat. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and is having a Happy New Year so far. Well, I certainly am. Similarly, hope that others do too. Okay, no sign of Capon. I'll probably just have to wait for him here for a bit. Leave these dogs be. Give it an hour. I'll just check hour after hour. Evil Henry, pilferer of food pots. Well, that would be pretty evil, wouldn't it? Imagine you've just made a lovely load of food, even though here it's probably just lentil mash, and this guy just runs into your house as you're opening the door, fills his face with it like he's some thieving squirrel, and legs it out. You're left gobsmacked, you don't feel like you can go to the guards about it, and you've lost your food.